Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes a defender. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. He will get this inside the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. From the gun, Judkins. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 8, Dragon 60!
He's going to throw this one. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And talk about a good game when they needed it. So that's 13 on 2nd down, now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
70.
They get to Sampson here up the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Toss play here, Judkins. Has room into the secondary, and he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. His first throw is an interception. That's Justin Simmons. And the Browns take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Cougar 19.
He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60, Warriors 70. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Browns a first.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Come on. Sit.
And the Browns
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Andrews has it, working downfield. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
32-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey.
Lamar now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Mills caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Ready.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. A little screen pass for Judkins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it on 2nd and short.
Get it.
Setting him on the dive. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one gains 7. And that gives the Browns a first.
A gain of 7.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Ready, set,
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
go. Ready.
They'll go play action. Connection made. That's the rookie from Virginia. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Judkins up the middle. Have him gain about a handful there. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready.
It's Judkins on the counter. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down.
Tag, 18, ready. 6.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hand. kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 3 now.
It's hot! It's hot!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Brought in. And he's got called at the spot. We'll keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Complete Derrick Henry. And they make the stop, we're going to say at the 37-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he only gets this one down to the 9. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Forward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now it's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, have to find a way to win. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Step.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Short pass brought in. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Completed to his running back. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Get it. Viking 18. Ready.
It's Sampson fighting for the goal line. Oh, we lost it. Someone punched it out. And the Ravens make the recovery.
Kate, I am telling you, ball security critical over the entire 100 yards. If you start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5. Boy, you've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Lamar. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On 1st down, Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lamar throwing again. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Tyler Another loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This a 48-yard look for it. Oops, knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First down, here's Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Gets some space around midfield. 3 inside the 30. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All right, going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify on returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Come on, set. 18, go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk bet on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Firing one deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push this to an 8-point game. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play
pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Ravens scoop it up. Has a hole left, room to return it all the way for 2 points.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kate, I think we're seeing the exact same thing. That look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
Lamar now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's now 2 kicks they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Back now, pressure coming. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Oh, the defender runs at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hand. Sanders sends it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Henry on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Wanna quit?
Running once more with Henry. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
180. To what? 180.
Now here's Lamar. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll do more interceptions.
Catch made. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He completes it in traffic. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Flush that. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting it?
He's got Andrew. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's fourth and short. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up fourth down.
And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Hey, fourth down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
Ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Brown's ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
At the 18-yard line.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go. Ready.
Hand off now to Judkins. It's inside the 10. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Browns take a 16-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Play action now with Jackson. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First down throw for Jackson. Has it in close. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down from the 31. Play fake, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. It's his running back. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point.
Setting up to throw. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
33. Ravens 23. Tyler Luke to kick
That
off.
lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Here we go, set!
From the gun, Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, but the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Come on, set! 60 by 6, sit!
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Go!
Got to keep this one to go. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
set of downs for him from the 46.
Get it.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
On the ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Stephanie. Viking 18.
Back to throw. A little screen pass for Judkins. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, 1 yard to
Here
go.
we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Flies past the first, inside the 30. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready. Six. Ready.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Kate, those hybrid guys in the middle, some are linebackers, some are safeties, but they normally share one common trait that we just saw come to life. They love to hit.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Judkins headed right. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down.
First down, here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push the lead to 20.
Ravens 23.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Get on. 180.
Jackson trying to get after the pick. The Browns get there and take him down. For the piece here as the clock continues to run. Now it's Lamar. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Go.
Browns just kneeling out the clock in this victory now. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Hayward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Baltimore.